Okay, in this video, just want to go ahead and, this is a very circumstantial video where I want to make sure that we're all on the same page about what we did and all this other good stuff in regards to leading up to this Unit 5, because I know that we've been, out of school for a little bit, and I want to make sure that we're all on the same page, okay? So here's the recap of what we did, okay? It says we reviewed the properties of exponents, all right? So this guy right here. And what that looked like is that we had our assignment that kind of looked like this. Okay, so the assignment was basically looking at, all these different practices right here. I'm just going to grab one. And doing this out where we'd have 4 times 2 is 8. And then x to the third times x to the third. That's going to give us x to the 8th. And we went ahead and we used all these exponential properties, and then we had the answers that were right below that. So that was the first thing that we did. The next thing that we did is that with the exponentials, we graphed exponential stuff, exponential functions, and they looked like this. Okay, so we had these exponential function graphs, and we were doing the parent multiplier and shift and all this other good stuff. And so, this is what they look like. We completed that assignment and corrected it. And that brought us back to compound interest, where we had interest that is compounded over a particular time period and interest that is compounded continuously. And it looked like this, where we were looking at different ways to accrue interest over years and whatnot. And we also kind of discovered E along the way, I do believe, and that's where we got the compounding continuously versus compounding over a set increment. Okay, and so that brings us back to this. Then after we discovered E, we went ahead and we graphed it using parent multiplier and shift method. Okay, and the assignment looked like this. Okay, where we had the base of E instead of, this other like integer and whatnot for a base of an exponential function there. And from there, we practiced graphing those, and then we moved on to solving exponential equations by equating bases, this next part right here. And we watched both of those videos online, and this is, I think, where we actually started with going online and whatnot. And the assignment looked like this, where we were doing the left-hand sides without using the natural log stuff. So we were doing all of these guys right here. And we are saving this one. This is upcoming, so this is definitely the coming soon section as we start to, and all of these on the right-hand side, as soon as we develop our sophistication with the natural logarithm. So, and that brought us to, we learned the definition of a log, and we use it to evaluate log expressions. So this guy right here. And it was a pretty straightforward exercise. It was online, and this is what the assignment looked like. And here we were just given logs with all kinds of bases. They were 6 and 2 and 3 and whatnot, before we actually are going to move forward and use a definitive base for all solving of these things later on. But anyhow, that's what the assignment looked like. And then lastly, the thing that we were asked to do as of late was to watch a video just about some common log properties. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do in the video that is preceding this one is that I'm going to try and tie everything together that we have learned to make sure that we can piece everything together with logs and exponents, seeing how they play off one another, and from there, just basically progressing through the normal curriculum with them. So, anyhow, I just wanted to give you a kind of like a timeline of what we did, because I know that it's very fragmented, and we just, had a lot of stuff going on. So at any rate, that said, I'm going to end this video, and the next one coming up is going to be this guy right here, to understand logs better and use their properties to expand and condense those logarithmic expressions. So see you then.